Hey guys, in this video, I just wanted to talk about the issue of self-doubt within the coding space. I understand that a lot of you watching this deal with this, and I just wanted to talk about it, solutions to overcoming it, and how to manage it as something that is constant throughout your coding journey. All I ask for you is to just like and subscribe to the channel. Honestly, just like the video. Don't even subscribe, all right? It'd really go a long way. I make no money, and like a like would just give me or give YouTube the heads up to start paying me. That's all I asked. And with that being said, let's just get right into the video. So the main question to ask is, what the hell is self-doubt? All self-doubt is the mind telling you that you cannot achieve something, especially when we are doing something that we want to achieve and something that is difficult, okay? And what I mean by difficult is you don't get self-doubt when you're doing something easy, right? Like when you're walking, do you get self-doubt that you can't walk? No, that's quite scary if you do, right? Instead, we get self-doubt when we're trying to achieve something that we really want to achieve, i.e. coding, learning JavaScript, making our first application and releasing it. And where it is rampant is in the spaces where we really want to do it. Like, for example, I was talking to some guy the other day. He's a really, really sweet guy. He's like 19 years old. He's trying to learn code, and he's constantly doubting himself when it comes to these subjects. And I told him, why are you doubting yourself? And he made me realize, and he realized himself, that it's because he is doing subjects that are difficult and things that he wants to achieve. So now that we understand what it is, okay, how do we manage it when learning code? How we do this and how we overcome self-doubt is through ignoring our minds. Okay, that's the first thing, as well as just doing the correct actions. What you want to do when you are dealing with self-doubt is to realize that to remove it and to manage it, you just have to ignore it. Realize that your mind is trying to trick you to stop doing something because it's difficult. As we talked about earlier, you get these self-doubts when something is difficult because your mind doesn't want to do the work. It's difficult. It wants to rest. By doubting you, it hopes to hold you back from doing the thing so that you can rest, so you can relax and not do the hard work in front of you. And by having this way of ignoring it, which we will go into, but by ignoring it, you can do the work in spite of what your mind is telling you and in spite of what is going on around you. For example, like I was dealing with self-doubt this morning. I'm a whole year in and I was dealing with like a very basic coding issue. And my mind just kept telling me that I would never be a coder, that I could not make sales on the guides I'm making, and that you should just quit. Totally unrealistic and just stupid, but I was dealing with it regardless. And at first, I was believing it. I was feeling the emotions of what it was telling me to do. But after a while, maybe like an hour in, I realized, why am I listening to this thing? Have you guys ever realized, like, why do we listen to our mind? It's just there telling you things. We have the choice to ignore it, right? And I was able to ignore it today, and I was able to successfully do the work in front of me and get things done. So, I'm a whole year in, and I know people 20 years in, and they're dealing with self-doubt in coding. So just know that it's normal. Know that to overcome this thing, okay, you just have to ignore it. And another cool way you can overcome your self-doubt is through doing the work. So now that you're able to ignore it, so by ignoring it, I mean just acknowledging your thoughts and just working regardless, do the actions that counteract what your mind is telling you, okay? So earlier on in my coding journey, my mind would tell me, I can't code for 2 hours. I'm too lazy. So what I would do is I would actually work for 2 hours. And slowly over time, that self-doubt meant less and less because I was showing myself and proving to myself that I was able to do the work in front of me. So maybe you're learning JavaScript, maybe you're learning HTML. When in face of these self-doubts, okay, try to do the opposite of what your mind is telling you, right? So if it's telling you, hey, you can't be a JavaScript developer, go learn JavaScript. Like, just go learn it. And what you'll realize is slowly over time, these lies that your mind are telling you will be less and less powerful because you have a whole thing of testimonials to your own mind telling you that you can do it, right? Like when you go to when someone's selling you something and they show you like testimonials and you're like, this guy knows how to, make me lose weight. Maybe you go to like a gym and they have like a poster of like a bunch of people that lost weight. In your mind, it'll make you think that this guy knows how to help people lose weight. You want to do that for your own mind. right? Prove to your mind that you can learn. You can do this thing that you're doubting. And slowly it will go away. I just wanted to share something that is quite talked about. I got a lot of messages about self-doubt, and I don't want us to go down this rabbit hole where, we doubt ourselves because we're self-taught, or we doubt ourselves because whatever, we're not in the field of programming for too long, or some weird stuff like that. So just understand that it's normal. It's completely normal. You'll be fine. Just do the work in front of you. Ignore your mind. Realize that it's stupid. Think of it like a baby. Think of it as this man, like just weird thing in your mind telling you something that means nothing. So, anyways, if you want one-on-one coaching, I'll leave the sign-up form in the description below. It's just a couple of questions for those who are interested. And also, I will leave the web developer roadmap in the description below. And I don't know when you're watching this, but by then, I hope that the platform is nearly done. We're building it, we're documenting it, and hopefully, some part of it is done. I love y'all. Happy 2,000 subscribers, which is absolutely huge. Obviously, we're trying to build something of value, and we'll slowly get to that. But anyways, I'll leave the video here. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye bye.